I have an update on yesterday's news story about the withdrawal of Eritrean forces from Tigray viewers. Yesterday, Martin Plaut and some others claimed that two divisions of Eritrean forces were seen withdrawing from Tigray. They were seen moving towards Adwa, and from Adwa they were due to leave Tigray viewers. Martin Plaut had quoted RB Harnet, which is an Eritrean underground network, opposition backed group viewers. I had raised several key questions about the news story. I had said that the withdrawal of Eritrean forces from Tigray at such a crucial time was not likely because still Eritrean forces have not emerged as winners in the ongoing fighting in central Tigray. Central Tigray is still contested, viewers, and there is a stalemate in Central Tigray. So, at such a crucial time, there is no possibility of Eritrean forces leaving Tigray. Now we have a confirmation, viewers. Dina Mufti, spokesperson of Ethiopian Foreign Ministry, just a short while ago held weekly press conference of Ethiopian Foreign Ministry. He was asked a question about the withdrawal of Eritrean forces from Tigray. He said, responding to the question, Eritrean forces will hopefully leave Tigray one day. Now, this sentence says it all. If Eritrean forces had begun withdrawing from Tigray yesterday, Dina Mufti would have said Eritrean forces have started their withdrawal from Tigray. Instead, he is saying that one day Eritrean forces will hopefully leave Tigray. So, there is no withdrawal of Eritrean forces from Tigray. In fact, reportedly, more Eritrean troops have arrived in Tigray. Several sources are claiming that more Eritrean forces have arrived in central Tigray near Abe Adi. Now, if Eritrean forces did not withdraw from Tigray yesterday, then what was the objective of two divisions of Eritrean forces which were seen moving towards Adwa? This movement has been confirmed, viewers, that a large number of Eritrean forces were seen moving towards Adwa. Well, some sources are saying that there is very heavy presence of Eritrean forces in mountains which are at a distance from Adwa. And some sources further say that heavy fighting is underway between Tigray Defense Forces, Tigray fighters and Eritrean forces in mountainous areas near Adwa, not in Adwa city views. So perhaps yesterday's mobilization of Eritrean forces was part of an offensive against Tigray Defense Forces near Adwa viewers. No signs of Eritrean forces withdrawing from Tigray. Secondly, viewers, another development about Eritrean forces operating in Tigray is that UNOCHA, United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, just a few hours ago issued a statement. UNOCHA says that fighting has subsided in Tigray Eritrea border areas, and since March there hasn't been heavy fighting in the border areas. But since March, UNOCHA has been trying to gain access to these areas, but Eritrean forces are not letting them reach those areas which are on Tigray Eritrea border. We have discussed that in several previous videos that almost no fighting is underway in Tigray Eritrea border areas. Tigray Eritrea border is being controlled by Eritrean forces, viewers. Lastly, viewers, I have an update about a statement which was given by OLF 3 days ago. 3 days ago, OLF had claimed that Eritrean forces were operating in 5 regions of Oromia and 1 region of Benishangul Gumuz views. Oromo Liberation Front, which is a political party, had issued this statement. We were waiting for an official statement from Eritrea. Now, Eritrean embassy in the US has issued a statement. Today News Africa website also published an article about the presence of Eritrean forces in Oromia and Benishangul Gumuz views. Eritrean embassy in Washington, DC today issued the statement. The statement which has been issued by Eritrean embassy in the US has condemned the report published by Today News Africa website about the presence of Eritrean forces in Oromia and BG views. But nowhere in this statement is a clarification whether there is presence of Eritrean forces in Oromia and BG or not. So, the statement is only saying that the report is not based on facts. The Eritrean forces are not involved in any atrocities against civilians. The statement does not say that there are no Eritrean forces deployed in Oromia and BG views. So, OLF, which is a representative party of Oromia, it has named the areas, 5 regions, Horo Godoro, West Velega, Kalam Velega, Guji, Borana, and Matakal zone of BG. It has named the areas where there is presence of Eritrean forces in Oromia and BG. OLF is not only naming the areas where there is alleged presence of Eritrean forces in Oromia and BG, it is also naming the individuals who have been tortured, who have been mistreated by Eritrean forces in Oromia. But Eritrean embassy in Washington DC is saying that this report is not based on facts. At the same time, it is not clarifying whether there is presence of Eritrean forces in Oromia and BG or not. Now watch the small clip showing Dina Mufti, spokesperson of Ethiopian Foreign Ministry, talking about Eritrean forces in Tigray views. He is saying that hopefully one day Eritrean forces will leave Tigray. When will the day come? No one knows views. I think watch.
ዞሮ ዞሮ እኛ የኤርትራ ወታደሮችን በሚመለከት ያ ፖዚሽኑ በመንግስት የገለጸ ፖዚሽን ይወጣሉ ነው እንደሚወጡም ተስፋ እናደርጋለን ሆፕፉሊ አንድ ቀን ይወጣሉ የሚል ነው